welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
What's going on? Welcome back. Give it a stretch. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, that's good. All right. Okay. Welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I want to be able to release. And by doing untilit.works, it gives me an excuse to be by a computer for a set amount of time, because if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And so by doing untilit.works, it allows me to be by a computer. And since I figure while I'm here, I might as well work on some stuff, right? So untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress. Break sessions are these, where I'll pop up here on the video to remind you that, hey, it's time to take a break. You can get up, walk around, drink some water, or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Or you can come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet. So you'll, like I said, you'll know it's time to take a break because I'll pop up here and kind of take over the whole screen. If you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why the little notice there saying may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is the open closed caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. And so hopefully the words I am saying will pop up in that space accurately, and you can be able to follow along with what I'm saying. Then there's two other buttons. They're broken, the add a clip and create a highlights video. So we'll talk about that later. There's nothing to talk about, so yeah. Then there's a countdown timer, countdown to when the next work session will start. And then if you'd like to join the room to chat or ask questions, you can click the link there and put you into the room. All right, cool. So that is the work session. A break session. That is the break session. The work session looks like, you can still tell it's kind of early for me. Will look like this. All right, here we go. So over on the upper right hand side, if you click subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Over on the left hand side, there's an audio player if you want some music or working on what you're working on. For the center here, you have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button. It will then add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button, or if you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox and then now send it to the done section. And if you click the header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. Now, when everything is over, if you click this Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter in a new tab, and it will pre-populate a tweet with a list of all the things you got done with like a green check mark next to them. So for me, it's kind of like a good way. I'm like, oh, feeling good going to the week. No, I got some stuff done. Over in the right-hand column, we have a countdown timer, countdown when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So let's say you just want to feel productive, but you don't really have a thing that you want to work on, but you heard, hey, web development sounds cool. And so, but you don't know where to start. I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think at the end of completing those programs, I think you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. So I have those links there. Now, if you're already into web development and you're looking for maybe like a quick project, you can like follow along with a tutorial and then build on top of that project, kind of get your creative juices going. I have links to 3 tutorials to the developer portal over at Vonage. And I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage. And part of my responsibilities are to like look over tutorials. And so I think they're pretty cool. One of them is following the tutorial, create this application where you there's an input box and a button. You put your home phone number into the input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. And I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number and you create an application and hook that virtual number up to your application, and you can call from your real world phone that virtual number, and you're be able to answer it in the application you create. And I have one that's two users like log in to application, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. So I think it's pretty cool. And there you are. All right. What else? I think that's yes. Okay, cool. Hako will come back to. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. Now, Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck or want feedback on a thing you're working on, you can create a Hako, which is like a room you can then invite people into, so that hopefully together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with a solution or the feedback that you're looking for. So if you were to click View Hako, it'll show you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they're logged in with, to check out their profile to see if you'd like to request to join. Then there's a filter by keyword list here. And so if you looking for something specific, you can probably check it out, see if it's in the filter here. If you click create Hako, it'll then present you with this form, enter in your title, 3 keywords, and then when you hit create, it generates a unique URL that you can then copy, or you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. We got the title at the top. Over on the right-hand side, you can leave if you like with this leave button. Open the menu for some more options. We have a text chat here on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side is another countdown timer, countdown when the next break session happens. You can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they don't automatically join your room. They're requesting to join your room, and so they'll show up under pending. You can then click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, again, depending on what they logged in with. And then from there, you can decide whether you'd like to approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them. Now, as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. And that's because the whole point of the Hako is for you to be able to get help with the thing that you're working on or feedback. And I think by being able to show everyone what you're seeing, you can provide the context to be able to get that help or feedback. And so I just think it's like a little bit easier to be able to get to your goal. Now, the way you communicate with Hako, we have a text chat. You put in your message here towards the bottom and hit send. It'll add it to the list of messages. You can then, I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying, we turn into text and put into the text chat. Then I have the opposite available. So if you're not looking at the text chat and you still kind of want to follow along, I have enabled text to speech. So if you enable text to speech, all the messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. So that way you can still follow along. All right, cool. And that's pretty much everything. Again, check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, that is it. Nice. So I'm going to get y'all back to work because I want to get back to work because I'm still kind of tired. Just got back in from a work trip on Friday. Did a radio show Saturday, and now I'm doing this. And I'm also doing a quick trip tomorrow. So I need to get ready for that. So there's a bunch of stuff I'm trying to get done and work on and prepare for stuff. So yeah, so we'll get back to it. Hopefully you make some progress on the thing that you're working on. And yeah, so see you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. Up next, I'm going to send you off with some traveling music. This is Nujabez featuring Apani B. The track's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Y'all be easy. And peace. Thanks.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to say I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard.